And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, Shota Imanaga. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Dives and he can't hang on. He decides to hold on to it, and they don't get an out on the play. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Ohtani back in. Turns and fires to Betts. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner at first with no outs here. The punch out there, and one gone.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Ball.
Wouldn't chase that time. Shohei on the go. On the ground to third. In time to Bush. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Here's a 2-1. Late on that fastball.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 left for LA. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. And we're back. Starting on the mound in this one, Dustin May.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Bottom of the first. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here's Kyle Tucker. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
Good eye in that spot. Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
May delivers. Struck him out looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And now, Seiya Suzuki.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Nothing for the Cubbies in the opening frame. On to the 2nd now from Wrigley with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now here is Tommy Edman. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. And another ball. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Happ ranging back. Hits the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Man at second. Just misses with that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the 2nd. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And now it's Max Muncy. The 2-1. That clips the corner. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and there's 2 away. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Comes a 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Left field. Happ moving under it. And that is that. So the Dodgers leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Back here at Wrigley Field, we head to the bottom of the 2nd. Leading off, Michael Busch. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And another ball. Line drive to short and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Dansby Swanson stands in. One down, base is empty. Hard hit to third. The throw to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's Nico Horner. 2 outs, base is empty. Fly ball to right. And that is that. We'll move to the third with no score. Here at Wrigley Field, top half of the third inning, and here is Andy Pages. Fought off foul. And now it's 1-2. And a ground ball to first. He takes it on his own. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 out, base is empty. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. And that should be extra bases. Ohtani around second, headed for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
One down, and now it's Mookie Betts. And the pitch. In the air out to center. Horner under it. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Now batting, right fielder, Teoscar.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. And he deals. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Two outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Another 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Amaya collects, fires to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Cubs nothing. Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And the pitch. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Righty to the plate. Out into left center for a line drive base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
May over to first. Back in there standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now one away.
Batting ninth.
Here's the third baseman, Gage Workman. At the belt and fires. Runner on the go. Righty delivers. Got him swinging.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Got him. That's the third out. Cubs leave one. They trail here 1-0. Back here at the friendly confines, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Freddie Freeman. And now the lefty. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits. Taps softly to the right side. And Freeman is retired.
The center fielder, number 25.
Tommy Edman at the plate.
Edman.
The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. And here it comes. On the ground to the left. And that one finds its way through.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Runner takes off, pitch misses, low throw, and he can't dig it out.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Man at second.
No, that's the ball.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
The pitch. That one ripped. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He hammers one out to center. And they add a pair. It's 3-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Muncy to hit. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
No,
Good eye right there.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
The 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Hernandez.
So man aboard, Kike Hernandez getting ready to hit. 2-1 now. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Kicks and fires. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking for the K. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Next one misses. Ball 2. The pitch. That one hammered center field. Crow Armstrong ranges back into the shrubbery and out of here. A soaring shot to center. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 5-zip.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Not even close there. And the count is even 2-2. Two outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
That one is inside ball 4, and I mean, oh, so close.
Now a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And a pitch. There goes the runner. Strike in there. And safe. It's a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Got it by him for the K. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and the lead is now 5-0. You're watching. And we're back. Bottom 4, down the number 2 hitter, Kyle Tucker. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
1-2 here. Stays alive. And a swing and a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Brings it in.
The batter, number 7.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Next pitch is downstairs. Wouldn't chase that time. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. And a full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. One left for the Cubs. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Number 48.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Freddie Freeman.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That's to third. And Freeman is retired. And here comes Tommy Edman.
The center fielder, Tommy Edman.
The pitch.
Ball 2.
Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Brad Keller up and throwing. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And that'll do it. Back here at Wrigley Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Here's a 1-1. And there's a ball.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Ball.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. On the move towards foul ground. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Miguel Amaya. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Cubs are down quietly. It's 5-0. Here at Wrigley Field, top 6. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Right through there for a strike. Line drive. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Muncy digs in. Ball to strike. Towards first. And it goes just foul. Smith gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Right-handed reliever. That misses. The count down 2-2.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's Kike Hernandez. And a pitch. This one in the air right field. Tucker should have it. Makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Man at first, Andy Pajes digs in now. Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul. Two outs.
Full count.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 1 hit, 1 left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cubs nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Gage Workman.
Third baseman.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Just off the outside edge. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And another ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And the righty deals. And there's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
The pitch.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That was the emergency hack right there.
Here comes a pitch. And a base hit up the middle. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The right fielder, number 30.
And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he deals. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Righty to the plate. Ground ball could be 2. And he can't come up with it. To first, and he just gets it there in time. 1 away.
Boog, that's a good at bat simply because they found a way to move both runners up a base. Now they're in a really good spot with 2 runners in scoring position.
Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Workman on third. Happ at second with 1 away. Hard hit right side. Hernandez over to first in time. Now 2 away as they get a run across. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Busch.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
The Cubs down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. And down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cubs 1. Back here at the friendly confines. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And that one fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Mookie Betts. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Crow Armstrong pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Teoscar Hernandez. 2 down, nobody on.
Inside.
Freddie Freeman up next for the Dodgers. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball there. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Dodgers go down quietly. They lead this one, though, 5-1. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Anthony Banda.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Number 43, Anthony.
Digging in, Dansby Swanson.
Leading up for the Cubs.
The 1-2.
Dansby.
And delivers outside. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Kirby Yates, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Garcia getting loose as well. Fights it off. He'll see another. Right through there, got him. And there's one down.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting him straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They're down 5-1. We're at the top of the 8th.
Got for Los Angeles. The first baseman, number 5.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Jordan Wick.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
The Cubs bullpen with some action. Julian Merriweather up and loosening in the pen. The wind to kick the pitch. And another ball. The wind of the pitch. Swung on, belted. And that's way out of here on top of the Jumbotron in right. A gigantic blast. And they add to their lead. It's 6-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
So digging in, Tommy Edman. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch.
Ball.
Outside low. 2-2. The wind of the pitch. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. One run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top of the 8th. Battling here as he fouls it away. Kicks and deals.
No.
Just off the outside edge.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Three and two now. And they'll do it again. And the pitch. Got it by him for the K.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Up and in, and the count is 2-2. One down, base is empty. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Max Muncy at the dish. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. One out and a runner at second.
Ball.
Next offering misses. 3 balls and a strike. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. And now the lefty. Muncy hits one in the air. They get the out on Muncy. 2 away.
The batter is 8, second baseman, TK Hernandez.
So man aboard. Here's Kike Hernandez. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Man on second, 2 down. And that's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's hard hit in the line. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Kirby Yates.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
The 1-1. That one in there across the letters.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One up, one down.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And another ball. Movement in the bullpen. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. The pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Ground ball up the middle. Steps on the bag for one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Cubs 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Julian Merriweather.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
On the ground, right side. Corner over to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Up next for the Dodgers.
And up next for Los Angeles, Shohei Ohtani. Bases empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Slider misses outside. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Brad Keller appears to be getting loose. Number 39 also throwing. That one at triple digits.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. There's Mookie Betts now.
Mookie Betts.
Inside corner for a strike, and a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing here this half. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Cubs 1. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Freeman pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. He's 2 outs away. Next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. And a pitch. On the ground, Hernandez slings to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, first base.
So they're down to their final out. And next for the Cubs, Michael Busch. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
6-1 is your final here today. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Cubs, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.